Are you tired of hosting lackluster open houses that barely move the needle for your med spa or plastic surgery office? It's time to ditch the old playbook and discover why sales events are the game changer for your business. Join me as I unveil the secrets to hosting high-impact sales events that drive revenue and leave your competitors in the dust. Open houses can be incredible for brand awareness, but they often don't do much for your revenue. What if I told you that it was possible to sell $100,000 or more in an event? Well, we do it every single month. For those of you who are new here, I'm Kelly Smith, CEO and founder of Projected Growth Consulting. With over 20 years in the medical aesthetic industry and having assisted over 5,000 practices, I'm an industry expert, author, and speaker who has built seven-figure businesses and beyond for my clients. In early 2000, I revolutionized my MEDSPA profit game with a killer sales event strategy that blew expectations out of the water. Fast forward over 2 decades later, and my team and I have been hosting sales events across the nation for thousands of practices with revolutionary sales events. And now I'm ready to share my secrets on why they're the ultimate weapon in your sales arsenal. Get ready to transform your approach to sales and stick around until the end of this video for an exclusive surprise. So buckle up as we uncover the magic behind these powerhouse sales events and why they are the foundation to your marketing plan. When planning your sales event, the key to success lies in pinpointing your focus. The narrower your audience target, the greater your chances of success. By honing in on a specific offer or treatment, you'll attract more engaged audiences that resonate deeply with the benefits you're offering. So get ready to fine-tune your focus and watch your closing ratios soar. Now you may be wondering, how many guests are the ticket to a successful event? It's not always about quantity, but instead it's quality of leads you need to be shooting for. Sure, a flood of RSVPs is exciting, but let's break it down. Imagine you've got 50 eager attendees lined up for a sales event with a focus on anti-aging treatments. Sounds fantastic, right? Well, hold on. If half of those RSVPs are from a younger crowd, you might damage your closing ratio. That's why honing in on a target of your audience is absolutely crucial. Keep your focus sharp and narrow and watch your event truly hit the sales mark and extremely high closing ratios. A second factor to consider when choosing your focus is trends and seasons. Let's say Kim K is raving about Morpheus 8 and you know that your social media users, existing clients and new clients have an increased interest in this service because of this publicity. Hosting a Morpheus 8 event around the trend with exclusive event pricing can help you close sales that may otherwise be hesitant. This is the same when timing your events with season. For example, if it's early spring and we know that everyone's getting beach body ready, hosting a body contouring event will be highly successful as it's something already on your client's mind. The next step is positioning and marketing for the event. Positioning your event goes hand in hand with the focus you select. How you communicate what your event is and the exclusive event pricing you will have depends on who you are trying to reach. When marketing your event, you should certainly be using social media, posting it on your website, and sending out email campaigns, and anything else you feel is appropriate in order to attract the attention of your selected target audience. When you're promoting your event, you need to emphasize the exclusivity of the event and really position your special event pricing as irresistible. If they don't feel like this is their only chance to buy at this price, they may not attend. Make them feel like they're part of something special and exclusive. It's all about creating that sense of urgency, that electric buzz of anticipation. Because they feel like they're getting a one-time deal, they'll be lining up at your door and turning in their RSVPs, and you may be making money before the event with pre-sales. Now let's talk about event benchmark. Sales events can be extremely successful if done correctly. My team has hosted events that have earned over 6 figures in one night many times. But your goal is impacted by the service you are offering, the capacity of your med spa, and of course the revenue you hope to make. If you have a smaller capacity, your goal may be $50,000. which is a phenomenal number in one night. $50,000 in 3 hours is an amazing return on investment. So let's crunch some numbers. Let's say your revenue goal is $50,000 and your exclusive pricing for your focused treatment package is $5,000. Then you only need to book 10 cases. If your team's average closing ratio is 50%, then you need about 25 or 30 RSVPs, which will mean 20 people will do consultations and 10 will purchase. One of the benefits of a sales event is that the buzz and excitement can mean higher closing ratios than you normally have, as the atmosphere does part of the selling for you. So while your average closing ratio might be 50%, in an environment like this, it will push it even higher. We've had many events in the 75% to 100 range, some even higher than 100% with the pre-sales. If you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to like and subscribe for more secrets to accelerating your practice's growth. Let's compare this sales event strategy to an open house. Open houses, while well-intentioned, often lack focus. It's a hit or a miss scenario with too broad of an audience, and the closing ratio tends to fall short. You may have an exclusive open house pricing, but with no focus on it, it's harder to relate to the attendees. And in order to close the deal, you may need more time one-on-one with your individuals to help them make a selection of how to utilize their aesthetic budget. If you host a sales event with one specific target audience and one specific focus, you can do more group selling and earn more money in less time with less effort. You can also rely on the group buy-in to boost your effectiveness. If even one person at your event is enthusiastic about your offer, the other attendees will match that energy. It's like the ripple effect, sparking momentum and boosting sales. Hosting quarterly sales events using the techniques I outlined can be a great way to skyrocket your profits, especially if used in conjunction with relevant cross-promotions that can increase the lifetime value of your clients. But as I mentioned before, in order to reap the benefits of a sales event, you have to do it correctly and be prepared. That's why I've linked my MEDSPA Growth Accelerator in the description below. With this program, you'll be on your way to amazing results with my proven sales event system, joining me every week for interactive coaching and a private MEDSPA Growth Accelerator community celebrating successful sales events every single week. I can't wait for you to hear their amazing stories and become part of our community. Thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned for more tools to grow your practice to 7 figures and beyond. Remember, it's all about the implementation.